Crime is already a major issue in big cities across the country. In Illinois, it's spilling into the suburbs surrounding Chicago.
Now the state is passing the SAFETY Act, essentially meant to lower prison populations by eliminating cash bail, and that could have a big impact on towns and villages statewide.
Jeff Bullard is the sheriff of Jefferson County, Illinois. You say, Jeff, it's a dangerous decision. Sheriff, welcome. Thanks so much for coming on today. Tell me about how this act will actually impact your state.
Good morning. Thank you for having me on the show. In my county, we've seen it for decades until recently that dangerous repeat offenders, when not appropriately sentenced, when not remanded for trial, that they recommit crimes, they reoffend, and they create a lot of unnecessary victims. And we can see that with the elimination of cash bail that's coming January in this state, that we can see that is going to have a similar effect. It's only been the last few years that our county, through aggressive prosecution and proper sentencing, has been able to make a dent into our crime rate, and we're afraid that the SAFETY Act is going to seriously hinder our efforts.
We wanted to play something for you. The Chief Judge of Cook County, Chicago, essentially went on Good Morning Chicago to discuss how no cash bail makes sense for the people of Illinois. Watch.
Cash bail does not determine whether somebody is safe in the community or not. Let me give you an example. If somebody comes before a judge and they're charged with a crime, and the judge says, okay, I'm going to set $100,000 D. That means that they've got to come up with $10,000 in order to get out. These gang members have that money. They can be guilty and they can get out.
That is a very
good point. So no, cash bail doesn't work. It never worked.
So he gives an example. Sheriff, what do you make of that?
Well, I'd have to completely disagree with his opinion on that. Half of my career, I'm in my 32nd year, finishing up my first term as sheriff, and over half my career I worked gang crime in our area and violent crime, and I've seen many members of gangs in my community that could not make cash bail for serious crimes. And anyone can take one instance and try to make it cover the entire system. That's just not how it works. The criminal justice system in our country is based on individual crimes committed by individuals, and the system's supposed to handle it one-on-one. Any broad stroke effort to try to reform the system, it generally has a negative effect instead of positive.
Sheriff, what does this move mean for the people who call your county home?
Well, there's a lot of citizens in my county that are very concerned with the SAFETY Act. Our state's attorney has joined at least 67 others to file litigation against the state of Illinois, declaring certain portions of the SAFETY Act unconstitutional. And we certainly hope that through their efforts, they will knock back a good majority of what we see to be unsafe legislation.
Sheriff, when we think about Chicago, just a broad perspective here, you know, we report on this every single weekend of crime, rampant crime, violent crime in Chicago, then going to no cash bail. There are many states that have less crime that look at this and say, what are you doing? You know, this no cash bail, this doesn't seem like it would work. What do you say to that?
Well, I'd say they'd be correct. I mean, Illinois' model is going to be very similar to New York's, and we have seen that has not had any success that we could see. And Illinois is going to be very similar to that. And one of the problems is a detention screening tool that will drastically reduce the judge's discretion on who's supposed to be remanded to trial and who's not. And a good example would be that the only real discretion is if the judge determines if the accused is a flight risk. However, in the statute, it will say that even if the defendant has 10 prior failure to appears on their record for court, that's not evidence that they're a flight risk. So it's very narrow. It's not practical for the world of criminal justice, and it needs to be seriously reformed in itself.
Well, we appreciate you coming on. Sheriff of Jefferson County, Jeff Bullard, best of luck to you and people who call your county home. Thanks so much for coming on today.
Thank you. It was my pleasure.
Thank you.